All right, here we are, day 76, starting out from Delaware Water Gap, right by the Deer Head Inn. That's where we kind of got off trail yesterday, back on trail today. We are got some milestones today, doing some cool stuff today. Number one, we're going to be crossing the Delaware Bridge here, Delaware River, and halfway across, we're going to enter New Jersey. And Rocksylvania will be done. There's still some rocks in New Jersey, so they're not just going to automatically disappear. But Rocksylvania will be in the rearview mirror. 7 states will be done. We'll be entering New Jersey, the 8th state, and my birthplace and where I grew up. So I can officially say here in a few minutes that I have walked home. So that's cool. So we'll get into New Jersey, my home state, and then we're going to climb up onto the ridge and get up there. We're doing 14 miles today, and then maybe a mile and a half road walk when we get 14 miles in, because we're going to go to Camp Novi Bosco, which is right down below the ridge, around mile 1311 or so, 1312-ish. That is a Boy Scout summer camp. That's where Chill Guy works. That's where he'll be working this summer when we finish the trail. That's where we take our scout troop to summer camp every year. So we're going to meet some of the other staff guys, camp director, assistant camp director, all those people. They're actually going to be at camp this weekend doing some work. So we're going to see them tonight. We might be able to camp at the camp tonight. And then tomorrow we might kind of hang out a little bit in the morning, help them with a few things before we head back into the woods. So that's cool. That's what we plan on doing. Since we're up here, we walked all the way, and they're going to be, some of those guys that we know that Andrew works with and that I've known for 11 years now since we've been going to the camp will be there. So we'll stop in and say hello. It's not every day you walk 1,300 miles to see somebody. That's the deal. So we're walking right next to Route 80. So if you stay on Route 80 here, this will take you all the way to the George Washington Bridge and into New York City. So that's pretty cool. I used to spend a lot of summers up here in the Poconos. All my summers as a kid. And it's pretty cool to be walking on this bridge. I remember riding over this bridge, as a child and stuff, and then even driving over it when I got my license. And now I'm getting to walk over it for the second time. Pretty cool. All right, I'm going to turn this off. I'll turn it right back on when we get to the border. This way you don't have to listen to all these loud cars. Delaware River. All right, that's the border. See the white line on the sidewalk up there? We're getting close. Getting close. Rocksylvania. It's been nice knowing you. Thanks for everybody that gave us help in Pennsylvania. But it's time to go home to New Jersey. All right, we're back off the highways. Going back in the woods. This nice stream here. So we gotta do like a 3-mile climb. It's fairly mellow, not bad, but it's 3 miles, maybe 1,200 feet, maybe, to get back up on the ridge. And then we just kind of ride that ridge, little ups and small little ups and downs for the rest of the day till we get to the road crossing where we will go down the road and get to Nobi. One of the 7 natural wonders of New Jersey, Sunfish Pond. Pause that if you want to read all of it. Yeah, Sunfish Pond, registered national landmark. 1970. So, it's where we're about to go. Yeah, we got some thunder. So hopefully that thunder will just move out and we won't get thundered on. Yeah, there's the part of the pond. The pond's up a little bit. I remember seeing a snake here. That's not a little water snake. Hopefully the trail's not flooded. Because it takes you right up to the edge of the pond. It's a little muddy. But that Sunfish Pond, it just kind of goes around it. Every once in a while you get a little view like this, but you can see the pond. Pretty cool. All right.